What's going on, guys? It's me, JV, coming to you live this morning from the most criticized city in the country, Oakland, California. And for the next 10 minutes, I'm just going to give you a brief rundown of what the city's about. This very small portion here. I've never walked through here, so come along and enjoy the views. And yeah, I don't know why this city gets such a bad rap. People say all the time that Oakland is filled with crime and businesses closing down and stuff like that, but I'm pretty sure that there's other cities across the country that are in worse shape than Oakland, California. But this is, I believe this is like I'm actually located on the west side of uptown Oakland, I believe. That's what they call it here. I believe that's what they call it in this area here, but I don't even know if this is Oakland. This could be Piedmont or something else. By the way, today I think it's Monday, May 27th. Today's Memorial Day, 2024. The weather is perfect too. Glorious day. It's probably around 65 degrees right now. And it's almost noon, so the weather's just typical East Bay, I believe. But yeah, man, so far it looks pretty chill. I don't see anything crazy going on. So far, so good. Now, Oakland recently has been has been in the news for all the wrong reasons, of course. Um, they just lost all three of their professional franchises. They lost the Raiders. They lost the Warriors. Even though the Warriors moved to the other side of the bay where all the rich people live, people that can actually afford their outrageously expensive and overpriced tickets. And this year is going to be the last season for the A's, the baseball team. So they've managed to lose three professional teams. I think this is the only city in the history of the United States that has lost all three of their professional teams, and there's a reason for that, I would imagine. This city just doesn't offer anything anymore like it used to back in the 70s. But yeah, I mean, that's one of the reasons why Oakland gets all this the bad press. And I'm not going to talk shit about Oakland because I was actually born here. This is my hometown. I was born in Oakland. So I got nothing against the city. I've been here, unfortunately, for about 25 years. And I say unfortunately because I'm sick and tired of the Bay Area. I want to move out. Not because I think it's a horrible place, but because I'm tired of it. I'm bored. I want to go somewhere else. I want to live in another place, and I'm actually working right now to move out of here. I'm saving money to move out, and hopefully sooner rather than later, I'm gonna be out of here. Well, yeah, this is Oakland, believe it or not. For those of you that are not familiar with the city, this is, believe it or not, this is Oakland. You don't see piles of trash. You don't see homeless people in every corner. Although when I was walking from the train station, I saw a lot of tents. That's another nickname that they've given Oakland, Tent City. So it's pretty apropos because there is indeed a lot of tents in this place, but not in this area. Let me take a look and see what time it is. And still got a little bit more time. Got it. For those of you that have followed my channel, you know that my videos here on my camera last about 10 minutes, and then it just abruptly stops without me doing anything. It automatically stops. So I want to capture as much of the vibe here as I can before the video runs out. But yeah, man, this is it. Just wanted to come out here today for a walk on this holiday and show you, for those of you that are not familiar with Oakland, the west side of the downtown area, which is called Uptown Oakland. And if you like this content, and if you want me to go to other smaller cities across the bay, just hit the subscribe button, a comment, and like on the video. And I will do that in the foreseeable future when I get a chance. This is also a very politically charged city. All the manifestations and all the protests that took place in the Bay Area usually come here in Oakland. I don't know why that is. Instead of going to a bigger, more notorious city like San Francisco, they tend to have their protests here in Oakland. So there's a lot of activists here in this city. Oh man, the weather's just amazing. It's actually cool. It's nice and sunny, but it's not even warm, not even close to being warm. It's probably in the mid-60s. I just came back from Mexico City earlier this month, and down there it was blazing hot. It was probably in the low to mid-90s. It was really humid and hot. So this is a completely different environment, atmospheric environment than what I experienced down in Mexico City. But this is Oakland, California. So if you're from other parts of the country and you want to come to the Bay Area to visit, and you only hear about San Francisco, I recommend you make the trek to the east side of the bay and come and hang out here in Oakland, because it does have some very nice places, nice sights. There's a place called Lake Mary that has a huge lake where you can actually jog and walk around, surrounded by a lot of buildings. And you also have the Oakland Hills, which is really incredible, the breathtaking views that you get there. Let me check the time here. I think I ran out of time. I think I just ran out of time, so if this video already